Hi, my name is Matthew. I will be a sophomore in September at the Urban School of San Francisco, and this is my final video for my project. So unfortunately, I did not have enough time to finish the word clock, but I can show you each component individually. So I think we're going to start off with the code. So here's my Arduino Uno, and here is a 8x8 LED matrix just to show you how it would work. Yeah, so as you can see here, it might be a little hard to see, but several LEDs are on, which will simulate how the clock would work. So each LED is one word. And if you look closely, you can see that they're actually flickering a little bit. And this is due to the way I wrote the code, which uses a thing called multiplexing. What this does is that it goes through each column and turns on the LEDs it needs to, but it does this so quickly that the human eye can't actually see it, and so it looks like the LEDs are continuously on. Yeah, so I didn't... With the Arduino Uno, you have to do this method because the Arduino Uno only has 13 possible pins you can use, and using this process, you take up 11. If you were to use each each group of LEDs individually, you would need 22 pins, which is possible with the Arduino Mega, but I didn't have enough time to get that shipped over here, so I had to use the Arduino Uno. And yeah, so the code is basically 3 elements. The first is inputting the time, the second is keeping the time, and the third is this, displaying the LEDs. So that's about it for the code. Now I'm going to show you some hardware stuff I've done. So this is the hardware part. So as you can see, it's the enclosure, along with all the LEDs which are on. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't have time to make the stencil and make that work, but as I showed in my last video, here are the transistors and the wires, and that's all the same. So as far as challenges go, there were a lot of challenges in this project. Probably the first one was the fact that I didn't have an Arduino Mega but an Arduino Uno, and so I had to use multiplexing, so I had to understand how that worked and then actually implement it in my code. I think the most recent problem was that yesterday when I was, that was the day of presenting these projects, my computer broke. I'm not sure what happened to it, but unfortunately it had the code I was going to use in that, and so I basically had to, with the help of an instructor, I had to recreate a portion of that code to show. Yeah, I think those are probably the hardest challenges. So I learned a lot from this project. I was pretty much a beginner at all of these, but both from building the mechanical parts of it, the electrical parts, and the coding parts. I knew basically nothing about it, but I've learned a lot in the past 6 weeks, and I've had the help of instructors, and that was really good. I don't think I could probably do this by myself. So yeah, they really helped me a lot. Yeah, that's about it.